Hello, welcome to Benevolent Plum Tarot. My name is Jess. This is going to be a weekly reading for the week of July 5th, 2021. So let's just take a look at what energy is coming in, supporting us for this week. All right. Death card here. Tower. Okay, Hermit, Eight of Cups, Page of Wands. Okay. Tower here. Interesting. You grab just like quick little extra energy here on that tower. Okay. So what I'm getting here, first of all, is almost an end to a catastrophizing type of energy. I feel like you're leaving that behind. So maybe you've been really worried about something. Maybe, there's been kind of a doomy energy hanging over. I feel like that is actually dissipating this week. Yeah, things coming to, okay. So I feel like there's an energy here of things that you have been feeling very bad about, possibly. For some of you, I feel like this could be a work thing. For others, maybe a relationship thing where you've been feeling like, I feel like a lot of pressure, and that pressure is going to be lifted. I feel like there's been this element of something bad's going to happen. Well, that bad thing isn't going to happen. So it's like, I feel like it's like a doom, like a doomy anxiety, but that's not happening. So I feel like it's going to be lifted. You're going to realize that worry is more based in your mind, not really in reality, The next thing here we have with this Hermit, Eight of Cups, Page of Wands, and also this Two of Wands kind of like. So here's what I feel. I feel like there's a lot of intuition coming in for you this week. A lot. Your intuition is going to be on point. And so I feel like it's very important that you're not attaching a doomy energy to that. I don't feel like it's going to serve you at all to let your mind go over the possibilities in a worrisome way. What could possibly go wrong? That's the biggest energy I'm getting from this tower here. What could possibly go wrong? Whatever those things are that could possibly go wrong is not based in reality. It's not happening. Okay? And so because your intuition is so strong, you don't want to have that doomy feeling attached to it, because it's like you're going to be getting intuitive hits. You're going to be realizing, you're going to be getting these synchronicities. And so to have kind of a doomy feeling attached to it, it's like that could just make that anxiety worse. And what I mean is like, you have a dream that somebody gives you a donut. The next day, somebody gives you a donut, right? And then you have a dream that following night that their freaking volcano explodes, destroys the whole town. So what logic might tell you is that bad dream will come true too, but that's not the case. I hope I explained this energy well with that analogy. The worries that you have aren't coming to fruition. So just try not to let your mind go over these worries of what could go wrong, because you are intuitive this week, and you are asked to quit overthinking and to trust your intuition. You're in a real energy of like potent intuition. So take notice of those synchronicities, those symbols when they come in. If you ask a question of the universe, like which direction do I want to take? And then maybe you hear on the radio in the background somewhere, somebody says, this month is important to, like, maybe he says, like, find the water. So maybe you're thinking about going to a trip to the ocean, but this, like, radio voice is saying, go towards the water. It's like that validation is given to you through that little symbolic notion of go towards the water, go towards the ocean, if that was something that you were thinking about, should I or shouldn't I? So I feel like not letting the worries dictate what your actions are, letting your intuition dictate what your actions are. With some logic, of course, but no overthinking. That's the bigger problem with it, is like you're getting intuitive hits, you're getting nudges, you are getting these feelings of which way to go. So don't overthink it. You're intuitive. Trust it. The more you trust these synchronicities and these nudges and actually take these opportunities, the more intuitive you're going to be. The more on point your intuition is going to be, because it's already there. All you have to do is start trusting it, and the more you trust it, the stronger it gets. And this week, I feel like it's going to be tested a lot to some extent. So let's go ahead and get some more cards here. By the way, you could be a Virgo or a Scorpio, or dealing with a Virgo or a Scorpio. Of course, you can be any sign. Eight of Swords, that attachment. The Hangman. Okay. Check this out. We end here with this High Priestess, that intuition. All right, you are intuitive. You have to get into a more peaceful mindset to fully appreciate and trust that intuition. Here is this attachment to the overthinking, to you're not sure if you should or shouldn't. You're not sure if that message was meant for you or not. It's attached to the overthinking. So go ahead and kind of like find that courage to trust it. What's the risk? I mean, like, if there's literally an intuition telling you to leap across a 6-foot freaking crevasse, then there's a big risk there, and probably you shouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like there's not a lot of risk here. All the ideas of risk is just like in your head in a doomy way. It's just not based in reality. So it's like finding that courage to step outside of your comfort zone, trust that intuition. If your intuition is telling you to take a different way to the store, trust it. See what happens. You might find that there's more messages along the way. Maybe you take a different way to the store, and then, there happens to be a goat running by. How weird. What's the, nature of a goat? A goat can consume a lot. Maybe you need to eat more. It doesn't matter. My point is there's messages coming in all types of symbolic ways, and it's up to you to receive them, and you won't be able to receive them as well if you're overthinking and you're in a doomy, catastrophizing mindset. So moving past that mindset this week into more peace, definitely a call for more peace, okay, is going to put you into this most beautiful intuition. I mean, I really feel like this is just practice and trusting that intuition this week. I feel like maybe even some of that mindset is sort of like universe testing you, throwing some ideas at you to see if you can really encompass this intuition this week, because I feel like you're leveling up, and so to some extent with it as well. Okay, let's get some more messages just from the universe here. Anything else? Like, technically they're all from the universe, right? But I kind of like to do this one specifically, message from the universe here. Wow, just like, I really love the energy. It's like taking action based on trust, based on trust. And of course, everybody's situation is a little bit different, so you would want to use common sense. But I feel like for the most part, the risk is small here. It's really just trusting and not second guessing. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that didn't cut well. Sorry. Gosh. Okay. All right. Ooh. High Priestess again. Okay. Let's go ahead and get one more. Great. Beautiful. Somebody may be manifesting love. Somebody may be manifesting a reconnect with somebody from the past. I do see messages coming in from the past here towards you, but oh my gosh, so beautiful. I'm getting like the bigger energy here is like messages even from ancestors. So it's not even from like necessarily people that are living or in this lifetime even. It's like ancestral messages coming in. There's like messages guiding you this week. So it's like, trust those messages, try to find some sort of, receptive space, maybe even some quiet time to just kind of like, calm your mind a little bit, just so you're better able to receive some of these messages. But I really feel like it's going to be more in the way of symbols. So it's really just being aware of your surroundings everywhere you go. It's that awareness so you can catch the symbols. If something just looks odd to you, like again, maybe that goat that just seems so odd. This is just a weird example, but like a goat runs across the street because you took a different way, because you first trusted that intuition, and you're not sure what the goat even means. Just kind of like take a mental note or write it down. There was a goat on 5th Street, so weird. And then later that night, you can kind of find a receptive space, maybe even look up what maybe some, symbolic aspects or spiritual aspects of a goat totem might be, and then gain some more information that way. So it's like you don't necessarily have to know what those symbols are right away. Give yourself some time to sort them out. But symbols are coming in, or messages are coming in symbolically, is what I'm trying to say. And again, with this High Priestess, messages from ancestors, I love it. So beautiful for you. So beautiful. Now, somebody I feel is waiting for like a romantic connection here as well. And I did get that right off the bat. I do feel like somebody's going to be hearing back from somebody from the distant past this week. If you hear from them, let me know in the comments. Somebody's going to be hearing from somebody. I feel like it's somebody that you used to know. Maybe not even necessarily date, but for some it may be. But it's like you used to know them, but you have been thinking about them. Well, they're thinking about you too. And so they are very likely going to reach out this week. Somebody's going to get a message this week. Somebody's watching you on Facebook or social media as well before they message you. So I feel like they've already found you. It's somebody you haven't talked to for a while. The other message I'm getting here is that you may be feeling impatient for some manifestations that you've been waiting on. They're coming in. You're just being asked to trust in that divine timing. Your abundance is coming in. Your manifestations are coming to fruition. It's just not here yet. The timing, you're called to have patience. That's it. So patience for that. And if one of your manifestations is love, that especially I feel is there's a call for patience and trust, and then taking opportunities when they're presented. So if somebody non-romantically asks you to go out to do a social event, go to the freaking skating rink or something that might push you outside of your comfort zone. You don't know how to skate, you know? I feel like it's important that you take those opportunities because it's going to bring you closer to this love connection. So that's a pretty specific message I feel for a small amount of people, but if that resonates, please take heed. Take opportunities when they're presented, when you're invited somewhere that may be leading you closer to this connection. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some of these. So I've never used this deck in a reading before. This was gifted to me by my mom, and I just thought it was so beautiful, and I'm so hard on my decks because I shuffle so enthusiastically. I just can't help it. I just get so worked up during reading sometimes. So I haven't really wanted to pull these cards yet. Now I have shuffled them. I have handled them gently, just to get my energy in there. But this is the first time I've actually used them for a reading. So let's go ahead and pull 3 cards here. Okay. All right. Upheaval, survival, and soar. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that so I'm feeling with this is that the difficulties that you've had in the past, and I feel even very recent past, there's been some ups and downs. There's been some upheavals, right? In the past, you lived through them, you survived them, you overcame them, and you learned from them. And because of that, you are so much stronger than you even ever really took account for. And so I feel like this card here is saying that you've overcome that, and you have learned now that you can overcome anything. So you can take risks, you can take leaps of faith, and you are able to cope with any ups and downs that are given to you. So I really love this message for you. It's like I feel like a lot of the hardships that you've experienced right now is sort of like behind you. I feel like for the time being, you have much more peace coming in for a while. So it's like we're always going to have ups and downs throughout life, but I feel like you get a break. Like I feel like some of these upheavals are kind of put to the side for a while. So it's like you're just asked to try and get into a peaceful mindset, trust the flow of, the day to day, trust your intuition, trust that your manifestations are coming in, and it's like you will find success in this way and abundance will come in. This card says soar. So it's like you're soaring towards whatever your goals may be, because you are carrying that energy of knowing that you can overcome anything and that you can succeed anything because it's been proven. You've already done it. You've already survived some upheavals and hardships, so you can do it again and again. You can survive anything. You can overcome anything. So knowing that, it's like you can take any leap of faith, and that's what it takes. It takes stepping outside the comfort zone sometimes. It takes leaps of faith to really find that success. It's like when you step outside that comfort zone, you reap so many more rewards in the end. So beautiful message here for you. I love it. So I think that's going to do it here. I'm going to call it there. I love this. We're ending with soar. You are soaring. You are on your way here towards so much abundance and love. Look out for that message next week. And please listen to your intuition and be aware this week so you can catch all those messages coming in. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. There's a hair on my desk. Give it a like. Subscribe if you want. Otherwise, I will see you next time. So much love.